Okay, let's get back into it. So we figured out that 16 and 2 doesn't work because 16 plus 2 is greater than 14. And if you keep going, you're going to realize that 14 and 3 doesn't work, 12 and 4, 10 and 5, 8 plus 6, we're getting closer now, that's equal to 14. But it has to be less than, which means we only have these three options here to solve this problem. Now, again, we're not going to be able to solve the full thing. This is just an example of how we can break this down to get to possible solutions. These are the only three solutions where the black triangle is 6 and the circle is 7. Remember that these cannot be decimals. So we don't have any 17s or 15s or 7 or 3 because it cannot be for here, the black rectangle, or else it would not work. Let's take a look at another one. So if we have a total of 24, I now know that this has to be 12 and this has to be 12. Well, if this is 12 and these have to be equal, 12 plus 12 is 24, then I already know that this has to be 6 and this has to be 6. And that also means that this rectangle here in this circle cannot be 6. Cannot be 6. It can be any other combination. And then I have here these two shapes, and it doesn't mean that this shape is equal to this shape, but I know that this shape and this shape, when you add it together, should be equal to 12. Well, we have to look at our final clue here. Our final clue says the triangle minus whatever the value of the circle is, or the oval, I should say, oval, is equal to 2. Well, guess what? We already have the value of 6, so we can take the 6 here. I'll just do it up here. 6 minus whatever the shape of the oval is equal to 2. Well, what answer can you place in here that makes that equal to 2? And hopefully you got the answer 4. 4 is your answer here. And once you unlock the 4, you also have unlocked the rectangle. The rectangle will be 8. Notice how every single one is different and how every single answer is a whole number, a whole positive number. The last one I want to show you is this one. We have a total of 31 here, and we have some clues here. We know that the pattern minus the 1 is going to equal this right here, I'm going to say that's the diamond, and 4 times whatever this circle is equal to the pattern here. And I want to show you one thing before I let you go, is that, how we solve this, we know the total is 31, and we know that this side here would have to be the same side as this side here, and then we also have this value as well in the middle. The big thing to realize with this one's a little bit trickier to be able to solve, is that these two circles here, these two circles don't necessarily total this right here. These two circles, when you add them together, so this could be, this could be 10, and this weight could be 3 and 3. It doesn't mean that 3 plus 3 has to equal 12. That's the big thing we've seen with students who kind of struggle with this. They think that the weight of these two circles has to equal this, and it doesn't. I could place this over here. It doesn't mean that this side plus this side equals this side. Okay, so these are difficult, they're tough, but take your time and start eliminating possibilities, and you can solve these. And we're going to work on these when you're in class next, but I want you guys to try a few of these out, see if you can break these down and solve it. Best of luck. Thanks, guys.